who's a better lover, Logan or Pete Davidson? How old were you when you made Hate?
I was 15 when I wrote it.
What?
Is this my first time on since I turned 40?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're 40.
Do you want him to sit on that couch?
No, I'm not a teenager anymore. It's okay.
Why don't you get your eyes sawed off again and complain about it for 6 years?
Be out on the corner, he was dealing in drugs. Now he's on a podcast and David
He's a podcaster. His
Barely
life, talk about it with us. And now it's
Jeff FM.
I feel like this needs to be up a little bit.
Do you want some auto-tune on your shit too? You don't use auto-tune. You're the real deal.
Everyone uses auto-tune in actual recordings these days. But
I hate you. I love you. I hate that. I love you.
I just feel like it
We've
should
been
be
bumping
here.
your music all day here in the house. That song still hits.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was going through your music library today, and I noticed you changed your hair. So I guess
did.
a new album's coming or something. Is that part of it?
No, I think. Well, yeah, I am making an album, but I'm in the very early stages. That's what I was doing earlier today. So
Like Fousey Tube stages? Like he's making an album too.
he's making an album.
Yeah,
I thought he
it's
was
a
just gay now.
A little different. Is he? He's gay?
He's a little zesty. Goose, you want some Prime?
You ugly.
I thought
Wait, Fousey Tube's gay?
I thought he came out. Is that not?
I don't think so. I think he just acts that way sometimes. Can I just get a little bit more volume in my
Do you
headphones?
want an introduction too? Oh, we also have Logan Paul's boyfriend.
Thank you so much.
Mike.
Not to that, but thank you for the volume in my headphones. Thanks for having me on your program today, Jeff. It's an honor to be here. Long time watcher, first time participator, and I'm happy to be here.
Not first time. You haven't been on in like 5 episodes though, so you're due for one. We had a good time yesterday, just driving around LA like friends, like old friends, and just having fun vlogging. And that's something I like to do. I love vlogging. I love vlogging in other people's vlogs.
It's easier to be a co-star than it is to be a star, Jeff.
That's
And-
right.
You would
but
know best.
Yeah, I've done quite a bit of it myself in my career.
You're the most famous sidekick on YouTube.
Thank you, Jeff. I appreciate that. We're off to a great start here. And
Insult,
I also
insult,
see that
insult,
I also
insult.
see that you've loaded up some needles for
In
me.
case you want to go back to your old ways.
Thank you so much, Jeff.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
I love the way you care for your friends.
Do you want to take some of those home with you, just in case you change your mind later tonight, if you're having a bad thought?
Truthfully, I could actually use those for the testosterone.
Yeah.
So I will take those. Thank you so
true.
much.
That's true. Olivia, so you are 25 now, right?
I'm 25 now. Yeah.
That's so nuts because I
know.
met you. You're a teenager when you're dating
Yes,
Todd.
I was 18. Yeah.
Yeah. Gotcha, Todd. No, but you look the same then. So you matured quick. So like, you know, I understand.
Except for I got a boob job.
You did. I don't want to mention that because my mom listens to this show.
Oh.
But yeah, so Todd didn't get to see the new ones, huh?
No.
He
Your
only saw
mom
them.
listens to the show, so you can't talk about titties on it. I know your mom.
She's a Catholic woman, and she doesn't like to hear me curse or talk about.
It's just simply not true. I know your mom. She goes to Rolling Stones concerts.
What does that mean?
She utilizes illicit substances.
She listens to the Beatles.
You just told me a bad word your mom said to you a few times.
Oh no! Don't talk about that. My mom likes the Beatles. My mom likes the Beatles, so she would play the Beatles a lot. And the Beatles got canceled once because they said, "We're bigger than Jesus."
Yeah, I remember that.
And then everybody
Isn't that
was
why
like,
John Lennon got shot? Really?
I saw something about that the other day.
I
It was
don't
like
know.
an instant
You just saw the
penalty.
news that John Lennon
Yeah,
got
yeah.
shot.
I actually heard about that.
Yeah, John Lennon just got shot. Devastating.
Breaking
Crazy
news.
times we're living in.
Yeah.
Is this my first time on since I turned 40?
Yeah.
Oh my
Are you
God.
40? Oh my God, you're 40.
Creepy, huh?
Fuck.
Do you want him to sit
Oh
on
my
that couch?
God. No.
I
it's
was
okay.
thinking about sitting in that chair.
No, I'm not a teenager anymore. It's okay.
I was thinking about
We're safe.
sitting over there, to be honest.
Are you creeped out by him?
No.
What's the age cutoff for you dating?
For
wise?
dating? Well,
yeah.
I would never date Mike regardless of age.
I'm just saying,
We have a
like
very brotherly
age,
sisterly
age
thing.
cutoff.
My age cutoff is probably like oldest that I've dated before. I would say 42, but like that's
42
like,
is how high you go.
That's like if they were like really, really fucking perfect.
Damn, Mike, you got 2 years left. You could still be out there partying in those nightclubs.
No, they can't be partiers.
Mike hits the clubs up all the time.
I haven't been to the club in 10
He goes in the
years.
DJ booth.
You wouldn't know that, Jeff, because you never leave your fucking house, you depressed
You're just hanging out
scumbag.
with Gordo
Why don't you
or
get your
whatever.
eyes sawed off again and complain about it for 6 years?
Ooh.
All right, whoa.
Oh, all right.
Slow down.
That's how this episode's gonna go.
Slow
All right,
down.
old man heroin user, Dusty
I
Bones
swear
Mike,
to fucking God, Jeff.
dead dog. It's been 6 months now, motherfucker.
You want us both to have the same problem?
Kill my dog. Kill my dog right now.
I love
Guys,
Goose so much.
You will be canceled for that.
I love Goose
And then
so
you would
tase
also
it like
maybe
Logan
go to
did with
jail.
the...
Yeah.
Yeah,
If
and
you
then
killed the
tase it
dog.
like Logan did with the
Yo, you know
rats to
what's
his
crazy?
dead body.
You know what's crazy? Is that Goose always
this
comes
show.
and sits next to me.
Yeah, Goose does love Mike, probably because he knows you're going to die first out of all of us.
I don't think that's true. I don't think
God,
that.
I think I see
I
somebody.
don't think that's true. I don't think
see
that's
somebody
true.
hanging right there. Why haven't I been on Impulsive lately? Is it because I say shit like that?
No. Do you want the actual truth?
Yeah.
You fell off.
Logan don't like me no more.
No, you fell off.
I didn't fall off a shit. I just did a Forbes.
100,000 views on this show if your life depended on it.
I get 300,000 views. I just had
Only when you bring
Forbes.
Trisha Paytas on.
Bro, I just had
You're
Forbes in here.
piggybacking on
I-
other people. And you use David Dobrik for
Jeff
clout.
We
didn't-
have a
Jeff
celebrity
didn't
on the
fall
show.
off. I fell off.
Well, you just
All right, well,
you need to
let's-
drop another album and
I'm
show off those
rebranding, you
bangs.
guys. I'm rebranding.
Yeah, you got a new sound. It's great.
Thank you.
And talking about
You
me
told me
falling
you only
off.
listen to the old music.
Everybody fell off.
No,
We all fell off.
I just had a fucking team of Forbes out there asking me crazy questions.
And you texted us and said you have $0 in your bank account.
Yeah, but they,
you can pay Forbes $262 and they'll come to your house and do an interview tomorrow.
Wait a second.
the Money Channel, motherfucker. That's why I'm wearing green,
Wait, pull
son.
up Jeff's net
You
worth
see?
on Google, guys.
It's 3 million
$0.
on there. They got it wrong. I spent that
It's
shit.
more than that.
Yeah, they were like after the interview, they were like, "You are the like richest, like coolest guy we've ever interviewed." Really, we are.
You
We are.
Zacharific? You sound insane right now.
They were like, "We are fucking
blown
lost
away.
for words."
You left them speechless.
Yeah, the entire Forbes crew.
Yes. Wow.
And I lied. I was like, I make like $16 million off of this. And they were like, it says your net worth is 3 million. And I was like, 3 billion, sir.
Yes. And that's why you live here in this apartment, the same apartment complex you lived in since I met you.
I'm not going. I'm just like this. Hey, I'm still maintaining though. I'm not going down.
Yeah,
I'm just going like this.
hey, I can't say the same for myself.
I'm playing. We're all playing the long game.
Oh,
you
yes.
have youth on your side.
Well,
How old are you now?
How old was
25.
Amy
Oh,
Winehouse
that's
when she
nothing.
died?
27 Club.
Amy Winehouse was only 27.
I know, isn't that fucking crazy?
And she got that much done before.
I know. I'm behind, babe.
No, you're not. You've had a lot of serious accomplishments.
Yeah.
Me and Dave were listening to Jocelyn in the car today.
You guys were some of the first to
check
hear that
this out.
song ever.
Ever. And I remember Logan said, I don't really like that song
I
very
know.
much. And me and
$50
Dave.
million.
Damn.
Bro, is this AI? Where is that picture taken?
Okay, period.
Why do I look so
what is that
airbrushed?
picture?
That's like
That's like a
that's
Samsung
definitely
ass
AI.
airbrush.
What is that Japan fucking
Why does
artwork?
it say
It's the Suicide
50?
Forest.
Why does it say
Japanese,
50
yeah.
million?
That's not a. How do we have Logan in different tones of voice saying that? This is off to a crazy start. Everybody calm down.
Oh, net worth 3 million.
Parents, Mr. and Mrs.
Wait, hold on. What do they have my net worth as, bro?
No, we're not doing this, Mike.
No,
You just
because
want
what
to
if
show
they have
off.
mine under yours?
She already said she won't date you. Stop trying to show off.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
Mike.
Well, is that a different website?
Yeah,
That's a different
completely.
website, though. So
Completely different website.
Mike's got
Well, the other
1,500.
website didn't write an article on Mike. This one did.
1 million.
$1 million.
You have 8K in the last 90 days.
Oh man, that's bad.
actually, if you think about it, that wouldn't even be that bad. That that
it's-
might be pretty bad.
I'm richer than you.
Yeah, that would be 8K in the last 90 days. That
Oh,
means
yeah, wait.
you would make 36,000 a year.
Okay.
Which is like whatever. I mean,
That
you can get
used
it
to get
done.
you by. That used to get you by. Inflation.
Yeah, we got some problems here in
We got
America
some.
right
Let's talk about that.
So
Just kidding.
where do you earn money from if you are an artist that just takes off for a year? Sorry if that's an offensive question.
Well, so as an
is money.
Do you do brand deals? Do you do
No. Well, so
OF?
I'm trying
exclusive
no.
content?
No, I'm trying to like steer away from the whole like in my it's me and my manager are calling it my indie rebrand because my music is more indie and I'm also an independent artist now.
It's got kind of like a country twist to it too,
Some
right?
of the songs a little bit, but what I'm making now is more just like it's all just like guitar, acoustic-y kind of. I
Yeah.
don't know. It's
I like
But-
that style.
thank you.
And you're just singing with no auto tune, and it's really
Sure.
dope. Oh,
Thanks.
is there a little on there?
there's a little well, when you're recording with instruments that are like everything is perfectly tuned, so you have to like put auto tune on pretty much all vocals. Like
Yeah.
literally every artist does it. But when I sing live, obviously, there's
Do you have
no
any
auto-tune.
serious regrets about your career?
Yeah.
I was talking to David about it today a little bit, and so you release this song that goes like let's compare it to something like an Espresso by Sabrina. Is that Sabrina Carpenter?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Where from a level standpoint does Hate You Love You compare? Like from a stream standpoint, how many streams does Espresso have?
just hit 2 billion like
2
today,
billion,
I think.
but
2 billion, yeah.
Hate You Love You's got what, like $1.5 billion
Something like that. On
now,
Spotify, yeah.
which is a massive song. That's like once you hit 1 billion stream
and it was
club,
also
it's-
like partially before Spotify was like the thing.
how long,
old were you when you made Hate?
I was 15 when I wrote it. and I
What
was
the
16 when
fuck?
it-
How long were you between that and the next follow-up single that you found acclaim and success with?
Oh, I made that song completely by accident. I never thought anyone would ever hear it. I recorded it. I didn't even know Nash was going to put a verse on it. He like sends it to me with a verse. Basically, I did a cover of his song because he was opening up for Black Bear and Mod Sun on tour. And I was like, oh, this guy's cool. He had one song. And I like did a shitty ass fucking SoundCloud cover, like recorded on my iPhone 4, like press play, press stop, upload, no editing.
And that's the one that they use?
No, this is just a cover of his song. And he was like, I love this, come to the show. And then I came to the show and I saw him perform and he was like, do you have any original stuff? And I sent him like what eventually became I Hate You, I Love You. And it was just me playing piano.
What year is this?
2016?
So this is like the height of the SoundCloud
Dating
era,
Todd.
Yes.
right?
Because you were 15.
Not yet. No, that was a couple years later.
Sorry, I gotta stop.
You're a little
I'm not
ahead
even
of
mad at
yourself.
Todd. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's fine. I was more mature than he was anyway at the
So
time.
you put the song out, ultra acclaim, and then
And
you get signed.
I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. I wasn't planning on being an artist. Everyone in my school made fun of me for posting covers, and I had never been in a recording session. I had these like labels taking me to the Kids' Choice Awards. I like played laser tag with Charlie Puth. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like literally, I was like, I was being like courted by all these. My lawyer DM'd me on Twitter, and I was like, this guy has to be sus. He's literally Rihanna's lawyer. He's like still my lawyer to this day. He's the best. He helped me get my managers, who I'm still with. I'm still with my manager.
Didn't Rihanna lose all her money because of bad management?
That I'm talking about my lawyer, and that was her business manager. So no relation there.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not gonna. Okay,
No.
I'm just making sure.
She's like
No, my
she's
lawyer's
a billionaire now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
but
she's still got
you
Ed Shapiro.
went
Mariah
down,
Carey
came
mentions
back
him
up.
in a song. Give me Ed Shapiro on the phone, case closed. That's my lawyer. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You see that? She
Damn.
broke out into a verse.
I love it.
No,
I love it.
no auto tune.
No auto-tune, baby.
Damn.
Unless you want to put some on. In terms of regrets in my career, I would say I regret signing to a major label, but I also don't, because if I hadn't signed to a major label, I would have no connections. Like I was literally just a 16-year-old, like middle class, random fucking bitch from a small town in Northern California. I had no connection to anything. I had no idea what
What
was
about
going
your
on.
parents? What do they do?
My dad is a CFA and my mom is a esthetician. She does like facials.
Really?
Yes.
So
But
nobody in the music industry.
No.
No. But you've always had the creative gene, though. It wasn't like to label it as like some sort of mistake or
No,
mishap.
it was a happy accident. And if my first song I put out didn't go if it didn't blow up like that and didn't get such a positive reaction, I wouldn't have ever thought to pursue it, because I thought I was fucking horrible. And it took me so long to like unlearn all of these like things that people pushed on me, telling me I was bad, telling me I was ugly. I also had a huge fucking nose. I had got my first check. I got my fucking nose job. And then first thing I did was BBC Radio 1 Live Lounge, filmed entirely from the side. And I
Wait,
was like,
what'd you say?
BBC Radio 1 Live Lounge. It's like a live performance thing.
Got
And it was filmed entirely side profile. And I was like, thank fucking God I got my nose job before this.
Yeah. Nose jobs are a great thing for people because they really make them feel so much better about themselves. It really changes their face.
Yeah.
I never had one, but I've had
you've
my
had
whole
multiple
face
eye jobs.
smashed. So
Yeah.
yeah, I've had a lot of eye jobs.
I saw Jeff has a documentary coming out. Do the
Oh
people-
yeah, I'll be
people
dropping a doc this week.
know that?
It is my story up to date. The last documentary I made was kind of sugar coated to protect the guy that I thought was my friend, but now I'm making a story about me. It's fuck everybody else. It's just what I'm telling the truth about what I've been going through for the past couple of years. You've seen me around. You know the stories. I talk to you in the gym. And you guys know I've been dealing with some shit, but it's all uphill from here. We're doing great. We go on tour. I'm going on tour.
Fuck yeah.
And you've toured before. You performed in front of thousands, millions.
Yeah.
You performed
billions.
at Coachella. That was sick when you did that.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
that's
right.
how that was.
And didn't you have Logan come up on stage?
Yeah, I
For
did.
Jocelyn.
At
Right.
the end.
Was that about him?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Logan cheated on you?
We never dated, but like, yeah, kind of. I don't know.
And it was a
It was like they were in like they had like
He
a
was-
thing.
he
They had
was-
a what's
Situation. You just do.
Did you just spit gum on Goose?
It's because I got no teeth.
Bro, get it out. You're going to get it stuck in Goose's hair. We're going to have to shave
Ew.
Goose bald. He's going to look like a
What do I
pig.
do with that?
Wait.
Should I drop it in with all these heroin
Yeah,
needles?
just put it with the heroin needles. You get that. You make a shaved goose bald.
No, put it on the side.
Okay, this is all just
Bro, you're a disgusting
really
old
gross.
man.
There we go.
Oh yeah, there it is. I
Yeah,
saw
we
that.
were there.
They had to see. Listen, you
That's
had,
what we
you
were
guys,
all friends.
It was a
What'd you guys say?
situation. Okay,
Situationship,
but
right?
he was like, I went through my camera roll the other day to like delete photos and delete things, and I kept finding old videos of him like on his podcast being like, I met this girl, man. She's really special. She's really young, but like she could be the one. He was like
That's
saying
like-
like insane
That's
shit
like
about
us
me.
songwriting. Us podcasting
It's your
is how
fault. Yeah,
you
okay,
songwrite.
yeah. I know. I shouldn't have
we
taken
like,
it so seriously, but it was like he was.
No,
like,
I don't think. But I don't think it was not serious either. It was.
Yeah,
it was,
but he didn't. I think it was serious for him at first, and it was like the serious thing, and then he randomly was like, "Never mind, it's not serious," and
Well,
he
that
he
goes-
failed to tell me that.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
Are
needs to be.
you-
That
I
needs
was
to be
like, oh,
communicated.
yeah,
for
okay.
sure.
Are you guys still friends?
No.
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 But
Well,
they're
we're
not-
not friends. We're not.
yeah.
We're not.
Are you going?
friends.
Did he invite you to his wedding?
Yeah, I'm gonna perform Jocelyn. That's too
You
hard
should.
to tell
You should object at the wedding.
I'm actually.
the suicide force?
You go on a,
Did we just find
a voyage over
I'm
there.
actually really, really for this marriage. I actually
Yeah.
don't object. I
It is-
think
it is a good
it's
one.
really good
And they
for
stayed-
someone to take him off the market.
Yeah, they stayed strong through all that Dylan
Yeah.
Dennis like nonsense that was
oh
going
yeah, that
on.
was really fucked.
When a couple could stay strong with like the whole world talking shit,
Yeah.
that's when you know it's real. Like
Yeah.
fuck everybody, it's us.
It
Rogan Paul.
is a really. You remember that? It is a really good. It's a very strong relationship.
Yeah, I like Nina a lot. That was a good trip. I miss when we were all friends.
I mean, you don't leave the house, Jeff.
Bro, don't come at me.
I'm not.
I'm out and about doing shit, making money, closing deals. Fucking in the scene.
So you put out this song.
Oh, we're back there.
It goes crazy. The whole world is talking about it. Hundreds of millions of views on Spotify. What does that pressure feel like to then go and follow that up?
Well,
did it
I was
create a
16.
writer's block?
I was 16. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Also, like, it was his song featuring me, which was a huge point of contention. Like, I was like really bratty about that. Like, I would always like tweet, like I would subtweet things like crazy how I don't get any credit for like the things I did. And then one time, like, he had this manager girl named Claire, and she like tweeted something. It was like the Today Show or something, and they asked him, because I wrote the whole song. He wrote his verse, but I wrote the piano parts. I wrote it was on me.
Yeah.
So and no, this is no hate to him now.
Wait,
This
hold
is
on. Where did that skill set come from?
I
It's a hard show to do.
I know it's really hard.
It's
doing
the
great, though.
the
I
hardest show in the world.
You're
I
doing
learned
great.
piano from just looking up chords online. Like I just look, but I'm not necessarily good at it. Like I can play basic things on guitar and basic things on piano, but like I'm not.
You are good at it.
But I just looked up like chord progression and like kind of altered it a little bit. Anyway, regardless,
Would you learn guitar on Guitar Hero?
no, I learned it from ultimateguitar.com.
Actually,
Yeah,
that's impressive.
thank you.
Damn. My dad plays the guitar, but he
That's
sucks
cool.
at it. But no, that's mean to say because he's like 70. He's been playing his whole life, and he's still not that good at it.
My dad tried to start playing guitar recently, and he can only play "Blackbird Singing in the Dead of Night," but like only the first.
That's what my
like,
dad plays
important
too.
Yeah, but it's just
That's
like only the
important.
very beginning, and he'll fuck it up every single time. But every
That's
time he gets
isn't
the
that
guitar
what
in
you
his
play
hand,
when
he
like a
does it.
pet dies?
My dad plays that for my mom because she loves the Beatles.
I was on the Today Show, and my fucking dressing room said, like he had one, it was like Nash, and then mine said guest, Nash guest, and then I went on, we did the song. And they had like a whole portion where they talked to him before, and they were like, so what did you write this song about? And he was like, well, you know, this song could really be about anything. Like sometimes my dog like pees in the house and I really hate her, and then she pees outside and I
can
love
relate to
her.
that.
And I was like, and I'm standing in the background. They didn't ask me a single question. They didn't say my name, nothing. And I stood, and there's like a photo, like a meme of me just being like,
That
yeah.
was your song.
So I thought.
Your part made it dope. That's what
Thank
made
you.
it.
Was it
and I have my own
inspired-
solo version too. But
By the dog peeing?
no, it was
inside
about
us?
this guy from my high school that liked my sister's friend.
And this dude just went on the show and said it was about dog pissing
Well, I
on the
don't
floor.
know. They were asking him what it was his song, which like now in hindsight, I am grateful. And again, like this is no hate to him. Like we're on super good terms now. But like at the time, I was so pissed. His manager, like at the time, tweeted and was like, "How ungrateful what an ungrateful bitch you are to be so." Because I said something about being like upset that I didn't get enough credit for my song, and I was 16 fucking years old. This like 30-year-old woman is like, "Your such an ungrateful bitch for
What?
not acknowledging that this man made you a part of something so huge. Or I was like, what the fuck? Like, I'm off the
The
shit.
only thing I could think is like maybe they thought you were like 21 because you matured fast.
They knew how old I was. I was
Yeah.
like, they knew how old I was.
Todd knew.
I was like, okay.
Stop.
Yeah.
I need to stop with that.
Yeah.
So
Sorry.
wait. So
Yeah, that was legal, by the way. So.
do you feel
Doing that
like
for you, Kyle.
do you feel like you
Todd, I hate
you
him.
lost a
Fuck
part
Kyle.
of your
Fuck Kyle.
innocence to this town, to this dark town? Olivia,
I was
I'll bring
never
this
innocent.
up. We
Who's
obviously
the most famous guy you dated?
Most famous guy I dated?
Yeah.
Like dated or like.
Is it the Staten Island guy that
Well, it also depends
is a
on.
comedian that also dated a lot of other pretty women?
Probably.
Was on SNL but left to
go to rehab.
go to rehab.
Yeah, I would say probably him or Logan.
Who is better? Who's a better lover, Logan or
Oh my
Pete Davidson?
I'm like sweating a lot right now from these. Like,
Answer
I'm,
the
like,
question.
actually
This
sweating
is
a lot.
what the people want to hear.
Treat her like a lady. She doesn't want to talk about what happens in her private
Yeah.
life.
I'm sorry. Look, this is
Well,
not
I
the
have-
profession
I
I
Is
have-
this
chose.
Sally, Jesse, Raphael, or Maury?
This is not the profession I chose. It was what I was born to
This would
do.
never happen on the world's #1 podcast. Never.
Let her answer the
What's
question.
the world's
Let
number
me
one
get my
podcast?
clip for
Impulsive?
Let me
Yeah,
get the
you've been
clip
on
for
it.
TikTok and shut your mouth, please,
I would say
Pete.
I definitely had more experience with one over the other. Like there was more time spent with one, so
Yeah.
I can't really give you an accurate analysis of that.
Yeah,
But-
but which way would you be leaning towards? Kind of
Or do you want to add
Comedy
a wild card? Or do you
or
want to add a wild card? Throw somebody
wrestling?
else out. Has to be a celebrity.
comedy, wrestling, or Todd.
Throw a new celebrity out. And by the way, you know which one I'm talking about.
What?
Who you dating now?
Stop.
That is not.
Okay,
first of all,
I
that
didn't
is
say
not
anything.
a new
I
one.
didn't
Second
say
of all, he probably is the best. Third of all,
I know, you told me that.
But
See, that's the thing. You treat it like a creepy relationship. We actually FaceTime. How
we
long
face-
we FaceTime for
we
last
face-
night?
like probably I don't know, like an hour. We talk a lot.
We have been friends for years.
You
You
have been friends
FaceTime?
here.
That's so
Me
sweet.
and
Olivia?
Mike talk. Wait, where
You
is my
FaceTime a 25-year-old girl for hours a night?
See, that's the funny
40
thing.
40
you can't make
minutes.
that. You can't make that seem weird. She's 25. Her even if there was anything here, her brain is fully developed. Your last girlfriend was 19.
No, she was not.
picturing
She was
Natalie.
35 and I was 32.
Wait, Rick.
She was young. She was
Australian
older than
one?
me. Oh, the Australian, but that was like,
Content.
I
you had a
mean,
19-year-old girlfriend.
no,
in
she was
Come on, now I
24.
really-
She was your age. The girl, she was
Okay.
25. The Australian.
You make shit weird, bro. We were
Shit.
gonna have such a fun conversation. Now you made it weird.
What are you talking about? I didn't do nothing. You're the
We
one.
had
who-
all kinds of fun stuff that we talked about last night that I was gonna bring into this program.
Okay, so
Yeah.
who's the new guy? Go
I
on.
can't
No,
talk
no,
about
no,
that.
no, no, that's not
not
getting
that's-
discussed.
Yeah.
My
Is he
client will
famous
not
as
be
fuck? Is it
discussing
Timothy
that
Chalamet?
Not
No.
that level of fame.
No,
Did I say the last name right?
No, I'm gonna be
Chalamet?
honest. She's actually no one's actually saying this name because
no,
it doesn't.
it's really bad. We all know I have
LeBron
notorious.
James?
Well, yes.
Are you dating LeBron James?
Yes.
All right, real quick, this episode's sponsored by Rocket Money. The start of the new year is here, and it's a perfect time to get organized, set goals, and prioritize what matters. For me, a top priority is my financial wellness, which feels more important than ever thanks to Rocket Money. My goals feel achievable. They show me all of my subscriptions right in one place and help me easily cancel ones that I've forgotten that I subscribe to, like Disney Plus. I don't watch any of that, and I've been paying thousands for it. Thanks to Rocket Money, they easily canceled it, and now I am back saving money, baby. Rocket Money is a personal finance app that helps you find and cancel your unwanted subscriptions, monitors your spending, and helps lower all your bills so you can grow your savings. Rocket Money has over 5 million users and has saved a total of 500 million in canceled subscriptions, saving members up to $740 a year when using all the app's features. Cancel your unwanted subscriptions today and reach your financial goals faster with Rocket Money. Go to rocketmoney.com/JeffFM today. That's rocketmoney.com/JeffFM. rocketmoney.com/JeffFM. Thank you, Rocket Money, for sponsoring the show. Now let's get back on with it.
Mike, are you celebrating Ramadan?
celebrating it as far as
Are you doing Ramadan?
I'm celebrating as far as I'm happy for the people that are celebrating it and what do you say when Ramadan occurs? What's like the greeting?
What?
What would you say? Happy Ramadan? But you know what? Like what would you say?
Why aren't you celebrating it?
Yeah.
Because I'm Christian,
What
What's
are you
wrong with
doing for
Ramadan?
Black History Month?
being white, it's over.
What did you do for it?
Said what's up to Kifa.
Your one black friend?
I've
Only
got
in
multiple
February?
black friends. Did you see the story I posted today?
Name 5 right now.
The story posted today.
Miles is half black, the fencer. I posted this today. Look, I've got 2 right here if you zoom in.
You got
right.
to.
DJ Ruckus
Yeah, what do you mean
is
you got
black.
2?
Carnage,
Collecting
Gordo
them like
is black.
Pokemon.
Yeah,
Jeez.
why'd you
Kifa's
say it
black,
like that?
and then the 5th one would be
Okay.
Sweet is one. I've got multiple black friends.
Yeah.
Feels like you're really trying to prove yourself.
Yeah.
Well, I was put on the
Which is
spot and
like-
asked a specific question, and I'm just simply,
Listen, I just run the show here. I ask the questions.
well, I just answer them.
yeah.
You can't spin it. You asked me a question, I answered it. And regarding Ramadan, I believe in Jesus Christ. I also believe in people's right to practice whatever they'd like. Happy Ramadan to those people, but I'm gonna wait for Ash Wednesday, for example, which comes up just this Wednesday whenever
Yeah.
this episode comes out.
You're
Are you gonna
celebrating
go-
Ash Wednesday?
Well, I'll be going to London for the 10 burger
I think
pop-up.
for Ramadan,
Damn.
you don't upload any burger content and vlogs.
Yep.
In solidarity.
Yeah.
Why? What does that have to do with Ramadan?
So they don't get hungry watching?
Because they fast.
Yeah.
30 days. Remember we did the fast? We couldn't even last 4 days.
Yeah, but I'm not Ramadanese.
Why can't-
I'm not Muslim.
Why
so
can't-
how would I?
Why
What the fuck?
So what?
Olivia,
Yeah.
speaking of, while we're on the topic of fasting and health and fitness, we see you in the gym a lot.
Yeah.
Are you working on a new workout plan or something? What do you do to
I-
stay so fit?
Where do you find these questions?
Do you do Pilates?
Grok?
I started.
ChatGPT?
we have a whole writing room.
What is this?
Do you do Pilates?
I used to do Pilates. I started going to personal training because I gained a little bit of weight.
Oh,
Not
yeah?
just in the boobs.
What
also
are your
everywhere
thoughts on
else.
the Ozempic usage running rampant through town? Do you think it's not fair? Do you think we should leave the fatties fat and we skinnies be skinny and say ha 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 ha? Yeah?
This is the hard-hitting question of the day. I don't want to offend a lot of people close to me.
Do you believe in science?
I think that one day everyone who took Ozempic is gonna like grow like a third arm or something like really weird and specific is gonna happen to those people. And I'm not saying the
Funny
people that
because you
took-
didn't give the same attention to the vax sound effect. Like do like
They
a,
don't work for
a
you.
mystery science sound effect.
Yeah. Look at the name on the wall, pal.
It's Jeff FM.
You're just a sidekick again on
It was
another
equally
show.
unstudied.
Okay. Okay.
When is your name gonna be on a wall?
Whatever.
1010 Burger.
No, basically, I've never done
best-selling
Ozempic.
author?
Okay, cool.
How about 1010 Burger?
Why are you taking her
How
spotlight?
about it's Olivia's show, bro?
Then why are you talking
You're
to
always
me?
talking about your
Then why are you
burgers.
talking to me?
Because
Why don't
you're
you talk to
interrupting
her?
the story of
Why are you
her,
sitting
how she
between
made it.
them?
There's a bunch of little girls out there that are looking to be a pop star, and they want to hear from
So
Olivia
then why are
on
you
how she
asking her
made
about
it.
Ozempic and other experimental medicines?
Because
They need
it's
to know
part
not
of
to
are
the
you
do
trying to
Ozempic.
catch her in some sort of
No,
conspiracy?
she's
theory?
just
No,
a
I
voice
just
for the
want
women.
her to speak
Well,
to
then why
the-
don't you ask her questions along the line that I was earlier about music?
Because it's not your show.
Give advice to some
Inspiration.
young aspiring musicians out there that want to make it. Give some advice to them.
Follow your heart and follow your dreams and don't come on this podcast.
What about drug use? Is it cool? Smoking cigarettes? Is that cool or is it?
Smoking cigarettes is only cool for photos.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
doing drugs is only cool if you're like on a plane and you like need to sleep. And you need to take
What
a-
about when you write
Crazy.
music? Is it okay to use a little of the devil's lettuce?
You know, I'm particularly not inclined to do that. I think that the first time I experienced like a real anxiety, like I feel like I had like marijuana induced psychosis in my teen years. So
Oh, so you don't like weed?
no, I'm not a big weed girl. No.
Okay,
I'm just mentally ill and
makes
and
sense.
such.
Yeah.
Shake my hand on that last part.
So
Yeah,
how'd
that's
you
all we talk about
how'd
is-
you learn
We
how to
do talk
write?
about mental illness a lot.
How'd
talk
you
about
learn?
mental
Unfortunately,
illness
it's
and
not the right
balls.
type of show.
How'd you learn how to write so
address
good?
that
Because you
type of thing.
write
Any
no,
serious topics.
no, you
know what I'm
write
saying?
a lot of your
This is not for our
lyrics.
FaceTimes.
A lot of your lyrics are about mental health and
Sorry.
struggling,
Yes,
and
they
I
are.
relate to them. And I think
Thank
it's
you.
really dope that I could
Well-
listen to a girl younger than me and like, wow, she's really helping me with my.
That's what Mike says to me all the time.
uh,
Like, no, that wasn't a joke.
But you sing from the heart. Your
you.
lyrics are from the heart,
Yeah.
and that's dope. I think that's really cool, and that's rare in musicians these days. They usually just get songs sent to them and they redo them.
Yeah, and some of the best musicians, like I think, like I'm reading Life by Keith Richards and like learning about the Rolling Stones and like how they came up and like basically they just like were obsessed with the blues and like their entire first like years of their career, they were just doing covers. They just wanted to play music. They just loved music.
Yeah.
And I used to think anyone that didn't write their own songs was like kind of a bullshit artist. And I would like talk shit about that like publicly. I was very outspoken. I had to delete Twitter because I would just like go on and say some insane shit and like get people would get mad at me for my opinion.
I remember those days.
Yeah, I was crazy. And I would subtweet people all the time. Like
You
Yeah,
got
purple hair.
and I had purple hair.
You would fall into the politamud.
Oh, I would fall into everything. Oh my God, you didn't. Yeah. Anyway, I've gotten better. I have like a second account that's private on Instagram where if I have something like insane I want to post, like I just go on there and it's like a little less controversial. And nothing is actually controversial. It's just like I just say I just say opinions. And
Sometimes
people
you do it
take
on
things
TikTok
wrong.
too.
Yeah. I do
But
that.
vulnerability really hits with the audience when
Yeah.
you can speak the truth about whatever's going on. I think we all are similar in that sense where we
Yeah.
can just like, say what it is. I'm having a bad day, I'm human.
Yeah.
I'm just like you.
Songwriting has always just been my expression of that. Like since I was a little kid, like I have resorted to songwriting to let those emotions out versus like thinking, oh, I want to make music. What can I write about? It's like
Yeah.
I have to make this form of art and let this out and putting it onto the piece of paper is cathartic. And I think a lot of times I'll go into sessions and I won't have like what I want to write about ready and I won't be able to think of anything because nothing's inspiring me in that moment. Like I really need to feel connected to what I'm saying. Sometimes I'll go in and I won't even know that I have something important to say and it'll just like flow out of me and I'm like, how the fuck did I write that? That's fucking crazy. I'll read it back and be like, those like it feels like it wasn't even me. It feels like some kind of weird like divine intervention.
Isn't that the actual greatest
It's the
feeling
best
in
thing
life?
in the entire fucking world. I'm like, and it sucks though because then my like self-worth totally relies on that. Like if I have a bad studio day and I can't write anything, or I write something that's just complete bullshit to like try to satiate like the producer and make it feel like I didn't like ruin everyone's day by not making something good, I get so down on myself. I'm like, I fucking suck. Like how every other songwriter, like you should be able to write about stuff you're not like feeling personally. So many people write about movies or they'll like make a fake situation up. I'm like, I literally have to be like feeling it in that moment somehow, which is fuck. That's why I do so many fuck things. That's why my taste in romantic relationships is so fucking awful. And like I genuinely like I've dated like the super villains of the world. Like like actually,
She
it's
actually
crazy.
does it on purpose.
That makes
It's subconscious, I think,
You
because
gotta
I'm
live your
really
life.
emotionally unavailable and I'm doing it for the art. It's a whole thing. There's a whole complex web, and my friends.
Why do you think you're emotionally unavailable?
Because I am.
You, yeah,
This is, like,
I agree too. I'm the same way. I don't want to date anyone until I can fix myself.
I think it's that, and it's also like I'm so afraid of being. I just like, well, one, I don't want anyone that doesn't add to my life, and I know a lot of my friends are like, well, people aren't just only gonna add. Like you have to compromise. I'm like, why would I want someone? I want to add someone to if someone's gonna be in my life,
Well, what are you gonna date? An accountant? Like you need somebody that's like an artistic mind.
I've tried that.
You dating an accountant?
Well, my ex pretended to work at Merrill Lynch, but his dad is a war criminal that was recently indicted
Oh,
for
I knew
461
this
million
was
euros of
Merrill
tax evasion
Lynch.
and money laundering in France. And he was the front man
He
for
sounds
hated
dope,
Libyan
actually.
dictator
This is
Muammar
my type of
Gaddafi.
You
guy.
didn't even hear about the porn stars.
And he is now married to this is not a diss to her. She is a porn star, and they have 2 kids. And
Right up his
she was
alley.
I know. I think he might like her a
Porn
little bit.
stars.
What?
And he was engaged, and she was pregnant 6 months after we broke up. And his dad is a war criminal. But he
6
was an
months?
accountant. But I think
Damn.
You practice
so-
that.
I didn't. I've just told that story so many fucking times.
Shout out to the accountants out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting
Shout out
it.
to the accountants that are also war criminals. Thank you for your service.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you remember the thing that you wrote that you felt like when you put it on paper, it was the most meaningful thing you've ever written in your life?
I feel like that changes every time I write something. Like not every time I write something,
When's
but
the last time it happened?
I would say probably my song "Lower" or "All the Time," which I put out.
Were those
November
purple
last
haired
year.
songs
No,
or
these are really
new
recent ones. Yeah,
red-
"Lower"
reddish
is.
hair
I wrote
songs?
"Lower" about trying to kill myself, and "All the Time" is about addiction, and it's just like I don't know. I just like didn't know.
Did
I
you
had those in-
actually try?
Yeah, I tried to kill myself a couple times.
Was it a real attempt or was it
Yeah.
like
It
a
was
cry for
very-
It
help?
was real. Yeah, it was real.
And you were hospitalized?
No, I wasn't hospitalized. It was my birthday, not this past year, but in 2023. So it was my 24th birthday.
Oh, this was recent.
Yeah. And I came home from my party and I was really drunk. And I just took like a fuck ton of Xanax and Valium, like just anything that I had. And I sent my friend Drew. You remember Drew, right? My gay guy friend.
Yeah.
Yeah. I sent him a voice memo saying like, put out all these songs and do this. Like, I trust you to have
Oh
whatever.
my God.
And then I woke up and I was in a hotel room. I was doing like a staycation for my birthday.
Oh, so you didn't have to get your stomach pumped or anything?
No, I didn't. And I
Damn,
that's
you
the thing.
ate them, huh? You just
I'm
ate
like-
that shit
I'm
up?
Like, well, I mean, I like threw up in the morning and then I had to like go to dinner that night because I woke up on my actual birthday and was like, fuck, like what did I, like that was stupid. And I think that if alcohol wasn't involved, I wouldn't have, like, this is the thing is
Yeah.
like, I'm so actually terrified of death. And like, I teeter back and forth between being like really depressed and wanting to die and being so, whenever I'm in a good place mentally, I just become, it's like my depression and my anxiety are like this. And when my depression is higher, my anxiety is lower and I'm just like, fuck it, I could die right now. When my
Yeah.
anxiety is higher, it's because my depression is lower and I feel happier and
Isn't
I'm so
that just
scared to die.
bipolar?
No, bitch.
You
What
probably
do you
had.
mean?
not
You go
manic.
back and forth
Let me
between
ask
the
you a
two
question.
poles.
Let me ask you a
One is
question.
depression, one's anxiety.
No, that's
I
not.
remember when that happened.
No,
Uh,
but
'cause we
that's,
talked-
I don't have like mania or anything.
No, I know, I hear you.
I just have, I'm saying like when I'm happy, I'm really anxious about dying. I just really don't want to die because I feel like my life is
We
good.
talked.
Yeah.
I'm
We
scared of
talked
death.
about this the other
Yeah.
day too with the
When
with
your
the
life's
stuff.
shit, you're like, I don't give a fuck if I die.
Exactly. But like I literally am, and this is a lyric from my fucking 2017 song, the one that you sent a photo in the group chat earlier, the music video.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't want to live, but I'm too scared to die. I wrote that at 17. I still
I sent you
fucking
those
feel
lyrics.
that way.
I relate to that.
Yeah,
I
and
relate
it's
to
like-
you when you were 16 writing.
Yeah.
And I like there were some jumps that I did skydiving. I was like, I don't even give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know? Like my life's shit right now. I'm like, just jump out.
Yeah.
This parachute opens. If it doesn't, who cares?
And it's crazy how much like that mindset can change from day to day, from like
Yeah.
even hour to hour. Like I woke up and I was so embarrassed. I was like, I don't want to fucking kill myself right now. Like what the fuck was I thinking?
Mhm.
And yeah, so
That's why I
basically-
stopped drinking. When
alcohol.
when
is
I first
bad.
started getting some notoriety on social media, I was like, okay, this is what makes me do all the stupid shit. Every time I was ever arrested, alcohol was involved.
Yeah.
Every fight I was ever in, alcohol was involved. And I just took that out of my life. It was extremely hard to do, but once I took that out, it made me like I could smoke weed and not be like, oh, where's ketamine? Where's fucking cocaine? You know, I'm not like, it doesn't make me want to do a bunch more shit, but drinking would cause all the trouble. So,
yeah, it's
and you have the most anxiety and the most depression the day after drinking because you used all that
so bad.
happiness and then it all crashes down the next
so
day.
fucking bad. You use all the happiness and then also like like at least for me, I get really confident and I'll like go and I'll talk to people. Like I wake up and I remember everything that I did and I'm like, oh fuck, like I said this to that person. They probably think I'm weird. Like my
Yeah.
anxiety is fucking insane. Yeah. And but I've gone through periods of time where I stopped drinking and I made the
For
mistake.
how long?
I made the mistake of posting about it too, which is like and then it's like people immediately assumed when I was like, oh, I'm trying out like sobriety, everyone was like, oh, she's
Yeah.
an alcoholic. And so then if I did 3 months and then I went and like was drinking it and people were like, are you sure you're okay? I was
You
like, oh my God, you
relapsed.
guys.
Oh,
Like
no.
I just wanted to see if it was helpful to my life.
Yeah.
But I found an old diary entry from that time and it was like, I don't know why I went to New York and I was like, every time I'm in New York, I feel like it involves some kind of alcohol. Like I just like, I feel like I need to be drinking there. It's like, so it's just like,
I
such
feel
a
like that
part
in
of the
Miami.
culture. But I found this journal entry and I was like, I don't know why the fuck I stopped drinking. Now I'm just boring. I'm 23 years old and I can't even go out and have fun with my friends. I feel like an old person just sitting and rotting in this fucking hotel room. I'm still depressed. I didn't lose any weight. I don't look better. I don't feel better. I
Sucks,
just am
bro.
fucking depressed and I'm acting like an old dumb person and I want to feel young and alive
Maybe
and I want to have
you
fun.
are a 40-year-old man in
I am
a
a 40 I am a
25-year-old
40-year-old
girl's
man.
body because this is what we do every podcast. This is what we talk about.
Me and Mike relate to. I've never like actually related to someone more on like a mental, which is fucked. I told my best friend from high school this the other day. I was on the phone with her. I was like, yeah, I just got off the phone with Mike. You know, it's crazy. Like we have these conversations and we just talk. Like sometimes we won't talk for months. We'll just talk for like an hour and he'll say like, damn, like it's really crazy that we have the same perspective. And then I said, it's just insane that the person I relate the closest to mentally and a mental health standpoint is a 40-year-old ex-heroin addict.
Yeah. He's
What does that say about me?
extremely intelligent.
He is super intelligent, but I think he's a little fucked up. Just like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
And so
You
am
don't
I.
say.
So
Yeah.
am I. But
Yeah.
it's just like, okay, let's unpack that.
If I didn't have him here, I would be already living in New York. There's like nobody I can talk to gets it besides him. You have to go through things in life and experience things to really have that empathy and like just understand shit. And he's been through a lot of fucking terrible shit. And you sound like you have already lived a bunch of lives.
Yeah, my friend looked at me the other day and she's like, so I recently, like I still have all my old friend group. I feel like I have two kind of friend groups now and my newer friends are mostly, they're all younger than me. I think they're like 20 to 24. So they all call me Papa, which is like not helping the case that I'm a 40-year-old man. They call me Papa, and I drive a Ford F-150. Okay,
That was wild seeing her drive that car. She drives a
But it's
fucking monster
awesome.
truck.
It's awesome.
It's a nice truck.
No, but my friend looked at me the other day. She's 22, and she looked at me. I was just telling her a story because they don't know everything about me because they haven't known me since I moved here. They don't know all the fucking shit. So they'll bring up someone's name or they'll say something, and then I just come out with like a crazy anecdote about something, and they'll look at me like I'm fucking insane. I'm like, oh, I forgot that you don't like already know this part of my life.
Yeah.
And she looked at me and she goes, Olivia, you are lore. And I was like, yes, I am. Like
Yeah.
I have some extensive fucking lore. It's pretty crazy.
I could tell.
Yeah,
I could
it's
tell.
awesome.
Yeah, you've lived it. Damn. All right, real quick, this episode's sponsored by SeatGeek. SeatGeek is the best place to buy tickets to live events on the web. It's a new year, and I've been looking to get out there, and with people like SZA and Post Malone on tour and Kendrick Lamar, you know I'm going to be out there at all those concerts. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek is the #1 rated ticketing app, and to celebrate the new year, SeatGeek gave me a special hookup where anyone can use my code JeffW for 10% off their next purchase on SeatGeek. There are more than 70,000 events listed on SeatGeek, including concerts, sports, festivals, comedy, and more. And SeatGeek has your back. Each ticket is rated on a scale of 1 to 10, so you know you're getting a good deal. Look for the green dots. Green means good, and red means bad. Plus, every ticket is backed by the buyer guarantee. So what are you waiting for? Take your phone out, open the SeatGeek app, and add code JeffW to your account to make sure you're getting 10% off your next set of tickets. That's code JeffW for 10% off any tickets on SeatGeek. Thank you, SeatGeek, for sponsoring the show. Now let's get back on with it. Let's lighten the mood a little bit.
Yeah,
Can we
please, I'm
can we
sweating.
check the
Is this
weather?
where we do the Sentinel Islands? Oh.
No, weather's too late.
Weatherman canceled on us?
Yeah.
What a piece of shit.
No weather?
No weather.
What are the people gonna do now?
How are they? Will they know if they have to bring an umbrella to
They
work
might have
tomorrow?
to, like if you have to wear a sweater or
You
something.
literally screwed over so many people with that.
They'll have to come on tour.
Yeah, I'm about to remake my band because I got a crew that goes on tour with me. We do the podcast live, and I'm getting pissed off at members. You guys are killing it. The Kyles in the bathroom, you guys are doing great.
Thank you.
You're all I need. You guys are my fucking legs. I
Why are you
wouldn't be
so
able to
nice to
walk
us all of a
without you
sudden?
because the rest of my team is dropping off, and I'm desperate.
Oh.
Yeah,
They can be your legs, but who's gonna be your eye? Sorry.
I got
You got a drum
one.
roll?
That's all you need is one.
I'm sorry. So
But
true.
God gave you two, just in case.
Well, you depth perception though and stuff.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about this dog?
This dog is very cute, but I was saying that French bulldogs are pretty genetically engineered and they have to be bred. They have to come out via C-section because they.
He was an accident. He
Always?
actually
They always have to be born via C-section?
Yeah.
Is that true?
No, not necessarily. There's some cases where I used to say that and I got checked on it.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of myths about Frenchies. Most of them can't swim. Like 99.9% of them can't swim, but there was one Frenchie that could swim. But I used to throw Nerf in the pool and he would just sink like a brick because their bodies are too fat and their arms are too short. So they're the only dogs that can't swim. And Goose, he was given to me by a listener of the podcast. Look at that fucking mangled one. Yeah, there are mutations that happen with their because
He's
they
so
are
cute still,
they are like
though.
test tube babies. Yeah, I would love
Yeah.
that dog, even though it looks like
French bulldog cheap Down
Cheap
syndrome.
Down syndrome? What does that even mean?
That's how they sell them. It's on the site.
No.
Oh, like
I
they're-
need Down syndrome French bulldog. I want it. I
Yeah.
want that dog.
Yeah, I want that
oh
guy
my
too.
God.
Damn.
You should start a French bulldog rescue where you rescue all the fucked ones since you like to fucking buy
Oh,
them.
their large heads and narrow
Yeah.
pelvis make it difficult for puppies to pass through the birth
Yeah.
canal naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Dude, and they started making the fucking fluffy furry ones that look like Stitch.
I know those are too much though.
Oh, I thought they made
That's
those
like
illegal.
such a genetically altered dog. Those long hair Frenchies.
You have a Merle Frenchie right here. Okay, don't talk to me about genetically modified. This thing is like,
Listen, he fell
he's
on my
fucking
lap.
cute as hell.
He's like a perfect dog.
And I love him. He is perfect.
I
Yes.
sent him to a trainer. It was supposed to be 2 weeks. He came back in 3 days. He aced the school.
Aw.
And the trainer goes, listen, this dog is very smart. He will manipulate you.
My
and
dog
I'm like,
manipulates
what
me.
what do you think? I'm an idiot?
Yeah.
You think a fucking dog is what he's gonna manipulate me to do? Walk him more?
Give him a carrot.
Give him treats. He's really, that's what they do though. That when
Oh,
they
he-
know that they're cute.
He found Cody's testosterone upstairs while you're doing your Forbes interview.
She tried to do steroids.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding.
He's
We probably have
gonna
a
get
video of
jacked.
it.
He's in his teenage
We're going to pull
years.
it up.
You're
yeah.
gonna get jacked. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 months. How much bigger is he gonna
Yeah.
get? The dogs grow a lot. Because I saw
Aw.
your music video. You had your dog in it, and it was a little
Yeah,
puppy. Like
he's 8 now though.
So yeah, now
Yeah.
he's full grown.
Yeah.
I remember when I would go to Runyon, sometimes Todd would bring him, and he like started getting an attachment to the dog.
Yeah.
But then when you guys broke up, he was sad about the
Yeah.
dog because
Dexter.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
couldn't see it
Dexter's
anymore.
had
His head
a
just
few
keeps getting
different
bigger.
daddies.
It's bad when. Oh yeah.
just kidding.
It's sad in a relationship when you break up and you lose the animal.
Yeah.
You know. But that was your dog.
Aw.
He's getting that testosterone.
He's getting in the testosterone.
Yeah. See, Cody's name's on it. He's prescribed it from the doctors, and he gets it at CVS, so it's legitimate test, not like the one Mike gets from those Armenian guys in the alleyway.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, but whatever. At least you get it for free for clout in exchange for clout. Yeah. Have you ever thought about taking any peptides or anything like that? Because I just got on some peptides. BPC
Isn't technically
157.
Ozempic and all that stuff is a peptide?
It's a
also?
peptide. Yeah. It's like, I guess it's like a new fancy way to take steroids and just call them something different.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about any of that.
But I'm all about healing now.
Okay.
So I'm taking I'm taking BPC 157.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is for repairing
See,
everything.
things that have all the letters and the numbers. I don't. What is that?
Just old man stuff.
Okay.
You know, you'll
just-
deal
that
with it
scares me.
when you get older. But what's going on? Anything coming up that you want to promote, tour, or
No, I'm not touring. I'm in a weird place right now where I'm kind of like.
are you writing? Do you have writer's
wri-
block right now?
No, right now I'm writing right now. I've been working with like one producer, and like I said, I'm doing like more like indie music. It's all just like mainly me and him, and like I'm not striving to make pop music anymore. I know that like earlier you said like how do you make money, and it's like I'm not making as much money as I used
Do you
to.
sell shirts like Kanye?
Definitely not like Kanye. No. I hate you.
I hate you. I love you.
Exactly. I can never
I
live that
hate
down.
that.
Anyway, yeah, I'm just doing like other things. Like I recently signed to an acting management company, and they also manage me for screenwriting.
Wow.
And I'm also going to community college for some reason.
Dancing.
Oh, I'm dancing in a couple of my friends' music videos.
That's
so
a good
I can
hobby.
also be a
What
dancer
else?
and choreographer.
Not rock climbing anymore.
I'm not rock climbing anymore.
Why are you going? bouldering.
I was
Hollywood
bouldering
boulders.
for a while. I was
Yeah.
Hollywood bouldering.
That's
for
a good
while.
hobby. It just tears up
That
your
was fun.
fingers.
Yeah. Well, I have calluses mainly anyway from the
Calloused up.
gym and from the guitar.
Damn. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to get you to play the guitar, but if you don't want to,
I'm like not good, and it's in an alternate tuning, so it would be a whole thing.
can
What
we
does
just
that
try?
mean?
Because I just watched the Bob Dylan movie, and we're all about. I feel like
Well,
you're like
if
the
you just
female
watched the
Bob
Bob-
Dylan.
If you would just watch the Bob Dylan movie, you're going to be thoroughly disappointed by my guitar playing.
Well, Timothy learned that shit in 5 years.
Yeah, and less than that.
Yeah. So why can't you do it? You're
because
a real musician.
I have other things that are more important.
You guys could be like
Just
Bob
try,
Dylan and
please.
Joan.
We'll edit it.
Yeah.
We'll edit it if it's bad. We'll take it out.
Yeah.
I
Well,
promise.
I can't. I have to retune my guitar.
So why would you bring it and tease me with that thing right there?
I don't know. I thought it looked.
was just
cool.
in the back of a
I thought
truck.
Sing it, guys. Sing it.
Ah, window.
Yeah, let's get some sort of musical performance. Turn the lights off and put the spotlight on her.
Spotlight's dead.
What? Then lower the lights so she's more comfortable.
No.
Well, that's
thanks.
copyright. So yeah, I can do that though.
Lower the lights.
Oh.
I'm not singing.
And ladies and gentlemen, we have a musical performance by the beautiful, talented,
Mike Malak.
young
Oh, fuck. Can't be Mike then.
Olivia O'Brien. Hit it.
Oh my god.
You just have to survive it. At some point it ends and you never have to come
Okay.
back.
It's me, Young Jeff. I just want to hear a song.
Mike, you tweeted that this is gonna be a Drake summer. Why'd you do that?
Oh, that shit was
Whoa.
corny as fuck.
Just because it just sounds more fun. That's why I said
Pull
it.
up the tweet.
And everybody agreed with it. So
No,
Yeah,
no.
the whole
peop-
world agreed with
It
it.
Not
was
Kendrick.
it was rage
Kendrick
bait.
did
It
it.
was rage bait.
No, it wasn't.
Because nobody thinks that Drake is cool anymore.
That's not true.
It
At all.
is. Do you think he is?
People hated
I
on him
can't.
for a
He's my
second.
friend.
Yeah.
He's my friend,
if
so I
you-
can't talk
And he was
shit.
just at WWE.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, do you want to listen to bleep blop bleep blop bleep blop bloom? Like it's
Yeah.
over, dude.
Yeah.
The run's over.
God, I can't believe you're saying this, Mike.
It's over.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And by the way,
You're
I had to
crazy.
go out
I'm
on
not, I'm not
Drake
not
is
be able to be
there.
I
friends
had
with
to
you
go out
no
on
more.
a limb. I had to go out on a limb
Your
and say
FaceTime
that.
privileges have been
Mike.
revoked. Ew, that sounds like we're doing something weird on FaceTime. We just talk about mental
Yeah, I
issues.
think
Wait,
I
what do
can't
you
be
mean?
friends with you no more,
Wait,
bro.
what do you mean you're a Drake supporter too?
I'm not a support. He's fine. We're chill. Like we don't have.
Okay,
beef.
let me ask
But
you
he
a question.
lost the battle.
But
He lost
Kendrick
the war.
wore the best Celine jeans I've ever
right,
fucking
let
seen
me
in my
ask you-
life and gave the coolest performance of
Ever.
ever, other than like Beyonce.
murdered him.
It was the best performance ever. I was there. It was not.
Because
You were at the
it's
Super
not
Bowl?
made. It
Yes.
is not made for the audience that is there. It is made for the people watching at home, babe.
Look at this
Sorry,
shit.
I've been watching a lot of Drag Race. I started talking weird.
This
I don't
is
know.
a 40-year-old man.
You're so old.
Well,
Man, I'm
what do you
sorry.
wanna-
I'm
what do you
sorry.
wanna
Let me
listen-
read it, Mike. Let me read it for the listeners that aren't fortunate enough to have a phone to watch the video format. Man, I'm sorry. A Drake summer just sounds so much more fun than a Kendrick summer. It's got 2.2 million views. It got 38,000 likes. Now, I think those 38,000 are the last of Drake's fans. They all found that Drake has 38,000 fans.
Drake has the most streamed album of 2025.
Why are you defending Drake?
Before this beef happened, no one would have said that.
Look
like
at you,
everybody
bro,
would
and
have.
you commented back. Current cover girls, former cover girls. Oh my God, you're making fun of old people now?
Because look at
you
her
can't do that,
Look at
bro.
her profile.
Yeah, but still.
Look at her profile. Former cover girl.
That girl's old to you?
What?
Look in the mirror,
Damn.
buddy.
You have you may be
You hate
one
women
of-
your age?
You may be one of the dumbest people in the world. You have no reading comprehension whatsoever.
I can't. I'm blind,
I
motherfucker.
understand that, but you need to learn how to read too.
Bro, you're like
I
40.
can see that, bro. You're like 40. And what'd you say, bro?
Okay.
You're a blue bear with a funny hat.
Oh, he changed it.
with funny
he
hat.
changed his profile
With funny
picture.
hat.
Drake needs to mature. He's getting old too. Like I like old Drizzy.
Why did you tweet that?
Okay, because I would rather listen to Drake's music than Kendrick's music during the summer.
In the summer. Okay.
Any other brain teasers today that you
I
want to ask?
don't want to get you worked up.
I'm not getting worked up. I'm just saying I don't understand what you're trying to ascertain. Would you rather listen to Kendrick sing about
tapped out.
the socioeconomic problems within the black community, or would you rather listen
know
to
he has
Drake
other
during the
songs,
summer?
right?
What? Like what?
Why are you like minimizing those problems in the black community?
Well,
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
also,
What do you? I'm
those
just saying.
like-
Like Kyle, you don't listen to. You listen to like fucking Nirvana or some shit.
I listen to everything.
But I'm just saying.
Are you
like,
trying you don't want to think about what's wrong in our world when you listen to music?
Well, you sound like Jaden Smith right now.
No,
All my
my-
friends are talking about this and that. Why don't we talk about
Yeah,
the state
let's
of the
talk about
environment? What does he say?
the economic state of the world right now.
Yeah.
Like, bro,
Yeah,
because
what
that's
are we
not what I want
talking
to
He
about?
was real as fuck for that.
That's not what I want. That's not what I want to listen to.
No,
I want to
look,
listen to
look.
fucking.
Let's put an end to this right now. I think an artist needs to mature as they go on with their career, especially when you're going to be around for decades.
Here's the real answer. Here's the real answer to this. Music is subjective. Whatever I want to listen to and tweet about, I'm going to listen to and tweet about. I wrote, I'm sorry, a Drake summer just sounds so
You
much
were
more
rage
fun
baiting,
than a
though.
Kendrick summer. Okay, rage baiting means
You're right.
you're saying something that's not true in order to get people to respond to it.
No.
What do you mean? This is my
Rage baiting doesn't have to be something that's not
Okay,
true.
but- okay, so-
and also the
so
truth is
back in-
kind of subjective.
so-
I'm learning that in philosophy.
38,000
back-
people
so
say
that-
population
those
in Canada.
FaceTime
So backing
calls.
up really quick, that is my opinion. So I just said my
Okay,
opinion. Is
period.
that rage baiting?
Yeah.
Because you know
That
your
doesn't make
opinion's
any
wrong.
sense. Let me ask you, what's your favorite color?
You know my favorite color?
Black.
Purple.
Is that rage baiting?
Yes.
Anyway,
To what? People that like red? Like what?
To some people, yeah.
I just don't understand.
The gays love purple. That's their color, right?
I don't know.
I don't.
really how to
I think.
explain
I think it's more rainbow is their color.
Yeah, but I think their main color is purple. I don't know. I could be
Sure.
wrong. Don't quote me on that. No, but I really think it's important as an artist and any type of art, even YouTube vlogs.
That's art?
You gotta grow with your audience. Our audience that we had when we started is now 7 years older. So I
I was
think
gonna say 7 years old.
so. Now,
Sorry.
no.
That wasn't even funny. I don't know. why I laughed.
but what are you trying to say that Drake hasn't
So now we
evolved
need to
as an
start
artist?
making
No, I don't think
spooky
he has
haunted
evolved.
vlogs now.
What'd you say?
We
I
need
don't
to
think
make
he's evolved.
You don't think he's evolved?
I think what he's doing now, it's like
So-
he's not
so-
acting his age. Like he's still acting like,
I saw
okay,
TikTok
like I'm
of
so
someone-
hold on.
heartbroken
Let
and
me
all
have
this
this
stuff.
dialogue for a second.
Okay.
What do you think would be a further representation
Either-
of a man? No, let me finish
Okay,
the question.
sorry.
Of a man at his age than what he's doing currently.
Either matured up,
Not
or,
in strip
or
clubs.
No,
hang-
stop. Don't talk. What would be a better representation?
Either mature the vibe or just hang it up. That's it. You can have like
Okay, I
fucking
understand,
you can
I
have
understand.
2012 to
But
2016.
Kyle,
like
you're
I'll give
talking
him that.
you're talking about someone
Yeah.
who, whenever he drops an album, it will be the most listened to album in the world.
What about Kanye?
Kanye does not drop albums that become the most listened to albums.
Because they get
Summer.
streamed,
They
they
don't.
get stolen.
If you look
Oh,
up, if
okay.
you look up Drake's last album
Okay.
with Party Next Door, it is the most streamed album of 2025.
Well, yeah, he's got hype.
Okay.
He's mainstream.
Okay. So what I'm asking you is this: if you have a system that continuously works, you put out a product that is continually
Probably a
continually
minor.
listened
We're gonna cut this out.
to by the people that you want to deliver it to. Why would you change the system?
Okay, hold on. So you're asking why change the
because now we're
system if
finally
it's
talking
always
about-
working?
Now we're actually finally talking about something
You're
that
asking-
is interesting to listen
You're
to.
asking why change
So
it
let
up if
me-
it's always working? That's what your question is.
If it's working and everybody except for beanie wearing Kyle in the bathroom of Jeff FM
Stand your
listens
ground,
to it,
Kyle. Stand
why
up for
would
yourself.
you change it? That's my question to you.
For the
Why?
sake of furthering art. Okay.
Okay,
as a-
but what if
Yes.
he
Olivia,
doesn't
is
want
he
to
actually
further
your
art?
friend?
Olivia, you're
Is he
right.
actually your
You're
friend?
right. I agree. We're on the same
Unfortunately,
page.
he is my friend.
Why unfortunately?
Right
if-
now,
what if-
because
what
right
if-
now I'm really disagreeing with him.
What if he
I
doesn't?
disagree as well.
Mike, listen. Yes, you can listen to whatever you want. Does something being popular make it good? No, I do
Right.
not like most music that is popular.
I don't
Lots
like
of people
Mr. Beast
do.
videos.
and that's another thing. You have to recognize that everything.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is a perfect analogy because everything he puts out is always working.
Yeah, but is he pushing any fucking boundaries? Is he
yeah,
doing
exactly.
Like, you
Is he a
want
cool
to be doing
guy?
good
No.
things.
So how do you-
And
so
you
how
want
do
to feel
you two-
fulfilled as an artist. I'm
makes
not saying.
fucking
and I'm not
Lunchables.
taking any stance on the fucking Drake thing. I'm not saying like he's not fulfilling himself as an artist. I don't know if he is or not, but like.
Look, this guy
but
dropped
he's
the
so
album.
sick.
Yeah, but
so
what
sick.
yeah, but what if he doesn't? But what if he doesn't?
If your
want
goal
to?
is to just keep making money and topping charts and whatever, and you don't, that's fine.
I
keep
just think
doing
it just.
it.
I think it just
pedophile.
got. I think it just got really popular to hate Drake.
No,
and
no, no,
everybody,
no, no, no,
listen,
no.
and everybody
He's
that
just
needed a
always
little
been
clout
ass.
jumped on the hate Drake train, and that's
No,
just.
that's
facts.
I think
my friend.
Drake follows you on
just,
Instagram.
no,
That's
Mike,
just-
friend.
Mike,
that's
there's a
just
huge
facts,
correction
dude.
Does he
there.
follow you on
I'm
Instagram?
telling you, it
It's-
became. It
No,
became
no,
That's
a
my
huge
boy.
correction. It
That's
has
my
to be
boy.
cool to hate Drake. Like all of a sudden we had a very like dramatic rap beef that we haven't had in a while.
Correct.
And
Correct.
that went mainstream.
100%. And guess what? Nas lost battles with Jay-Z. Biggie at points lost battles with Tupac. Does that discredit their length of their career?
No, I just tired of hearing this like Lover Boys like shit.
What I'm saying to you is you're tired. That doesn't. But you are not a representation
Mike,
of the
okay,
whole.
I'm gonna play this song, and you're telling me you like this right now?
Which one? Give me a hug. What song?
The one where he's like,
these songs
Where's love?
these
Or
songs
whatever
are
the fuck.
completely and utterly viral right now.
The one that he speaks Spanish in was sending me. I'm like, you're gonna take
But
another.
I understand
First
that.
you do the
But I
Caribbean
understand. I understand
accent, now
that.
you're doing
But my
Spanish.
question is this. Simply put, my question is this.
Listen,
what does it matter what the people of the Jeff FM podcast have
No,
to say?
I'm not
he has
trying
a
to-
massive listenership.
I'm
Why
not trying
does
to
it matter?
radicalize anybody
Whoa.
right now.
You
I'm not.
are changing your stance too,
No, I'm
because
not. In what way?
this is what people do when they realize they're wrong halfway through an argument, and then they try to manipulate you into thinking that they thought
Okay,
this all
so
along.
state the point.
So you at first were like, "What he's doing is awesome. It's amazing," and now what you're saying is like,
What he's
why
doing
should
is
he-
awesome. It's amazing. When did I say that?
Now-
Play it back. It's all recorded. What he's doing is awesome. It's
Oh,
amazing.
you're on one right now.
When did
You
I
are
say
on
that?
some shit. I'm scared to talk right
All
now.
I'm
That
saying-
table's gonna flip.
All
Drake
I'm
is
saying
out.
is that
No,
now
it's
you're saying it's just like, okay, whatever. I can't. But you
No, because here's the thing. I come on the show. I go on a lot of shows, and I get in debates.
you go on a lot of shows.
I get in debates with people.
Mr.
like to
say
debate.
shit,
over
they
here.
say shit that's not true. They lose the debate, and then usually I just sit there and roll over. Today I will take on you, and all the people in the bathroom
Okay.
1 on 4
Okay.
and still win.
You lost.
I didn't. She
Comment-
just
leave down in the
wait,
comments
she
who
just
won.
told me-
Mike, I'm
she
not
just
trying
told-
to beat
leave
your
down in the
game right
comments
now.
who
No,
won.
but-
We've listened to good music
Okay.
together before.
Okay, so let me ask you this question.
I'm just
What
saying-
was the point of pulling up the tweet where I expressed my opinion if you didn't disagree with
Oh,
it?
Because it was a
because
viral tweet. It was your
and it
biggest
was
tweet
funny.
ever.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
And
why
I'm
did
just
you
bringing
say
it on the show to
so
interview you.
We
why
talk
did you
about
say that it
things.
was so why was it so wrong?
I didn't.
Because
Well,
I
it was cringe.
personally think that Drake is still playing that fucking fuckboy 22-year-old,
Yep.
and now he's 38 and he needs to fucking
Okay,
So you
okay,
see a lot
evolve
of
his music.
parallels and similarities in Mike and
okay,
Drake.
so stop listening to it.
I mean, yeah, I do
So
that. I
stop
don't listen
listening
to it.
to it.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, who cares?
I agree.
What have you done to evolve your career?
Wait,
Agree.
are you?
What have you done to evolve your career? What have I done to
Okay,
evolve
the
my
same
career
way I
recently?
had an opinion, the same way you
I'm
had
saying this is what
I
I'm
just
doing.
told you I'm doing an indie rebrand.
the same way.
I opened a brick and mortar barbershop to film my new shows in an actual
I'm doing
functioning
actually the
store.
opposite of what Drake is doing.
Touring. I'm
Mike,
doing stand up.
The same way you had an opinion you tweeted, I have an opinion that I didn't tweet, but I'm just
So
telling you
true.
to your
But
face.
what I'm saying to you is this: I would never challenge.
How'd you break your mic?
Your mic came
I
unplugged.
wouldn't.
Your
I
mic came
wouldn't. I
unplugged.
wouldn't challenge.
Plug your mic in. Plug your mic in. Holy
cut himself
shit,
off.
he's going on.
I wouldn't challenge your opinion though. Like if you had an opinion, you said it. I wouldn't challenge it.
You just did.
Drink
I
his
didn't.
ass.
You
I
can
think
listen
we
to whatever you
figured
want.
something out. I don't even want to
Yeah.
go into it.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we
fine.
did.
I don't hate
It's
you,
fine.
Mike.
We
I just thought it
we're
was
on the same
funny
page.
seeing that.
Yeah. Okay.
And yeah. I
leave
love
your
you, Mike.
leave your opinions down
Say
below. Who won the debate?
Fucking the way
and-
the chapstick
I
on
don't have it,
pisses me
there's
off.
nothing.
Say back,
What is
Mike.
going on? What is that?
Yeah. Listen, we love you
What an
guys.
asshole.
Thanks for tuning in.
What the fuck is this? It's like not even.
We're gonna cut this
There's none
short
left.
because we got a.
Oh, if you're watching this, we just did our first 2 stops,
Oh yeah.
and we're
on
going
tour
to
right
DC
now.
next. Come to see us in DC.
Shit's crazy. I'm crowd surfing. I'm gonna be crowd surfing on fire. Yeah. Thank you, Olivia. You crushed it.
Thanks for
Hey,
having me. I didn't.
we are the
contribute
same.
anything.
We're the same. I relate to you,
Oh,
woman.
period.
Yes.
Yes, I'm also a 40-year-old man.